Welcome back, Scouts, to Beyond the Walls, Titan Biology Uncovered. I'm your host, Hange Zoe, commander, researcher, and occasional explosion hazard. And today, we're looking straight in the eyes of a Titan, literally. Let's talk about how these things actually see. Let me take you back to one of my earliest field observations. It was during the Tross District Recovery Operation. A pure Titan had its eyes locked onto a fleeting cadet. Same direction, same pace, but here's the strange part. The cadet ducked behind debris, completely out of sight, and the Titan, it kept walking straight ahead, right past him, didn't even look down. That was the first time that I realized Titans can see. But their visual awareness is incredibly simple. They track what's directly in front of them, but remove that, and it's like their brain forgets that the target exists. Now, let's jump forward to our expedition beyond Wall Rose. We encountered several Titans wandering near the forest edge. Same behavior, staring blankly, reacting only to close movement. However, when we tried distracting them with a decoy on horseback, they followed it, yes. But they didn't scan the environment, didn't check the blind spots, nothing. No strategic visual behavior at all. And then, one of the most important breakthroughs came during the 57th Exterior Scouting Mission. Remember our decoy formation, Levi?
Shut up. I told you I don't want to be a part of your shitty podcast.
Levi, statistically speaking, your participation increases listener engagement by 42%. Okay, bye! Where was I up to? Yes, the 57th Exterior Scouting Mission. The Titans that we encountered only engaged when directly facing a soldier. If you were even a few meters behind or slightly off their line of sight, nothing happened. So even if they can see, they don't use that information with intelligence. That was the moment I realized Titans see us, but they don't actually understand what they're seeing. Their vision is a tool, not a sense tied to rational thought. Titans have large forward-facing eyes, but we don't have proof their eyesight is especially sharp. In fact, from years of observing them, they don't seem to focus well. They stare, track motion, and react to what's in front of them. But there's no sign of complex visual processing. And here is something important. Titans don't move at night. Around sunset, they simply stop completely. Their bodies shut down until sunrise. That means that they aren't capable of seeing or functioning in low light the way humans do. Their vision, or whatever sensory system they rely on, is tied directly to sunlight. And as mentioned previously in another video, they don't blink. Even after hours of staring straight ahead, their eyes don't dry out. They don't need moisture. It's as if their bodies are permanently frozen in a state meant only for one purpose: finding humans. Fascinating, right? Every answer raises 3 more questions. That's what makes them so interesting. So, here's what we can confidently say from real battlefield events. Titans rely on basic direct line of sight vision. They don't search or anticipate, they only react. And their vision doesn't function without sunlight. At dusk, every Titan we observed simply stopped moving. If you enjoyed today's deep dive into Titan optics, stick around for the next episode. Why do Titans smile? A study in horrifying facial biology. I promise it'll be delightful and maybe just a little alarming. Give this podcast a like, hit follow, and leave your questions right down below. The more curious you are, the more data I can collect. All right, Hanji out.